No. Okay, camera. You wanna mess with me? Okay. Wait. Good evening, everyone, first of all. And suddenly my camera is not... Okay, I have to quickly get beneath my desk and fix that problem. Be right back. Okay, I'm having an issue with the camera again. Device is not being recognized. Okay. I guess you can hear me at least, so that's fine. And I wouldn't know how to fix this right now, which is kind of annoying. I might try different USB ports. Okay, that does not work. Ah! Wait, that doesn't make any sense at all. But it works. So I guess I'm not going to complain. This is so weird. Settings are entirely wrong and it works. I don't know how. Okay. It is not the camera that I selected there, but hey, let's forget about it and get to play. Okay. Hi, Ominous. Hi, Dave. Hi, Fizzle here. Hello from Southern Ireland. Hello to Southern Ireland. Would love to visit Southern Ireland, by the way, or Ireland in general. Although I've heard that it may be a little bit hard to travel from Ireland to other places. But if you're there, I guess that can be a very nice place. Would be of my taste for sure. Okay. So, here we are. And I'm about to play not the test tanks here, but some mediums. As I wanted to play some good tanks today, I wanted to play something that was also worth watching for you guys. I thought, let me just go for some easy to play medium tanks that I also haven't played in a while. Among those would be the STB1, there would be the 30B, there would be the... What else would there be? The Americans here, of course, as well. M48 and M60. I don't think any of the others can be considered as a hull-down Med. Maybe the Murat. What do you think? Should I add that one as well? Of course, every medium to some degree is a hull-down medium, but I want to just go for the typical armored hull-down mediums with a strong turret here. Let's actually stick to those, the gun depression mediums, and I have to I'll mark some. I might also include the E50M, or that's also just not a typical Halder medium. I don't know, FE42. What do you guys think? Leave it at that? Or should I go for some... Should I go for another selection still? Well, 30B also is interesting because I barely played it as of late. So let me maybe start with that one then. And go for a couple of games. I think with the selection that I have here, I will be able to play like each tank 4 or 5 times. Emil saying E50 definitely more than FV. The FV does have more gun depression though, so would fit quite well into this category. Although playstyle, of course, being like #tank is kind of unique. I might also include the Vickers. I mean, that's not a typical medium, but after all, it's still very similar to the 30B. Hello there. Hi, Boris. Haha. Wait, what's I spotted? Oh, that's quite a lot over there. But let me just not take any hits here. So far, my trade hasn't been all that bad, and I can still just fight for the Meds side here potentially. I hope the Lion's not completely running away, and maybe we can do something about him, them. Yes. Instead of the end the Lion, 2 auto reloaders. I would not want to face them. So let's hope for them to do some mistakes here. Get myself into a position where I can easily back out of from. We have 2 tanks over there. Why don't we just go in? We should just push those guys out. They have only 2 tanks, which would be great for us to push into. I'm slightly worried about getting shot from behind. Ah, by the Griller. No, that's... Wait, that's something else. Nice. I kind of forgot about those CS, to be honest. Nice one. Okay. But my teammate is struggling really bad, and he's actually going to go down there, so I'm having to escape. Or can I face them, take out center B, and then the other one? Nah. Too much of a risk. Oh, beautiful shot here. Okay, let's go on. Nice, he's down. Perfect. Although it would be even better if we were actually going for the mediums behind. But you know what? We can take out this guy, then turn back maybe. Oh no, team's dead. No. Last chance there for being able to win this. Was it the last one? Okay. Thought it would maybe be the reserve cell, but hey, that's 4K, so I'm not that mad about this outcome in the end. Although there was definitely more possible here. Emil saying, "Hold on for me includes having good turret armor," but that can be discussed, of course. Yeah, as always, the definition of the tank classes isn't having like very fixed thresholds or lines where you're not about to cross. Then, if we're talking about the FE42, for example, it has decent turret armor. It has probably better turret armor than the AMX 30B. And apart from that, maybe I should include the M48. I could play it with the heat gun to have more of a typical hull down medium then. Should I actually do that? I never did so. Or maybe just 2-3 games in total. Okay. I think I would be able to spot the 183 if he crossed over. That's why I'm here. Enemies have 1 TD with horrible camouflage values. And he will most likely be camping over there in the spawn. So over here I'm kind of fine. Okay, he's actually over there. Fuel tank in the back. What is he doing? This is not good for me. Worse than not good. He's actually just YOLOing. But luckily not going for me. He should have definitely focused me instead of my teammate. Because they cannot really kill my teammate there. Nice. No. Okay, this is not all that perfect. But I'm farming. Fuel tank. Nice, and I got it. Perfect. And I'm taking some hull down position to be out of here. And I can just go into farm damage. No. Fire, sure. Okay. Pretty good. I got like 5k already with the fire included. This guy's luck. Hey, did you see that? Did you see that? The fire destroyed my ammo rack in the very end there. Email saying, FE turret is good when people don't know about goals. Decent but not reliable. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely, that is the case. But you should be aware that most people don't use gold at all. So it is actually pretty good. Just TDs can penetrate quite easily. Since the DPM nerf of the 30B, I basically did not play this tank at all. And maybe that was wrong. As I do notice right now that it is still capable. Anyone here? Enemies only have 1 medium tank. And he's running away. Good to know, that's why I'm as aggressive as I am right now. I don't really have interest in taking the base. I would rather collect some info for now. Okay, there is more. Oh, okay, taking a hit here. But I should have the next shot. And maybe together we can just go get rid of him. Very nice. Huge misplay by the 30B. By the T62. Good. Not sure what the T57 is doing here with me. Not quite needed. Also, we have a TD up here. Also, that one's not needed. There was a TD moving out over there. I don't know about the other one. And I have not seen which TD it has been, so I don't know. Oh, well, both having like 6. Well, there is... I see both TDs, I think. Yeah. So I can move in. Have to be careful though, because they might turn back. He's already turned back. And the teammate ahead is going to die. So let me not be the first one to YOLO in here. I don't want to just die for that. Would not be smart. Okay. So much about that. My teammate just died. Oh no. What the hell? I think I will run away. Okay, over there. No. Guerrilla shot. I won't peek at him. I want to survive. That's super crucial. If I die, the game's lost. I'm the only one with mobility who could go for caps. Or flank it around in somewhere. We have a huge map control advantage. How did you just fail a first shot? Yes? No! Okay. Baba asking, do you think Tshirts is toxic? It is no question about it, I think. I don't need to answer that, that's pretty obvious. But I don't need to go into detail there. Let's play one more game on this tank and then move on. By the way, what do you think? Should I play FE42 with a heat gun potentially instead of the hash gun that I usually go for? Just to have it more fit into the description of a standard hull down medium. And have that more frontal playstyle. And I think there are very few people playing that heat gun. Maybe it's not all that bad actually. I think there are some advantages over the hash gun as well. I will have to compare there. I do have enough teammates with me, yeah. E50M. YOLOing in, he is far too aggressive. Okay, ammo crit. Oh my gosh, they're all here. But we got that gun advantage. And enemies? What? We can't do this. We can fight here. We can fight. Luckily, enemies fell back. Otherwise, this would not be possible. Because we have two tanks on the other side. If the enemies just decided to take the plane here and keep up the aggression, we would basically not have any chance. Oh. Okay, let's go. Okay, enemies also have a light tank on the other side, weirdly. No, he was also here. They could have easily killed us. And they just did not know. Did not realize. Fuel tank over there. Oh my... What? What? Okay. 2.4k only, and I was actually fighting a whole game. He's dead, right? LT is not dying. I'm still getting him, no way. Okay. Happy about that. Hi, Prama. Guten Tag. Guten Tag, okay. So many ads. Last game 130B. Do I switch to Vickers afterwards? Maybe not. If I'm playing FE42 with a heat gun, then I should not play the Vickers either. Yeah. No ash tank then. In the past, definitely the Vickers would have fit quite nicely, as it was very similar to the AMX 30B. Now it's a lot more like a light. Wait. What the hell? The iPad screen is lagging. Why is it lagging? Do you see it again? Let me disconnect. Internet should be fine. Just quickly restarting that software that I'm using for having the iPad connected. And it is back. Good. Hopefully without lags now. And I don't really know much about the positions of the opponents here, and I don't have... Wait, the enemies have 3 heavies on the lower ground, so I don't have to be too afraid of it here, despite not having much help. Lightbringer. Good. Well, so much about the M48 turret armor. Oh, 2 TDs. Ah. Nice. Should maybe go down. Oh, my teammates are all camping. $183, are you doing something? Does he? No, he does not penetrate. But you know what? Okay, Yak shot someone else, it's great for me. Now I just need to maybe avoid the Yak. Yeah, that's better. Can maybe track him here. And I will just allow the 268 to shoot me, as he's less dangerous than the Yak. Oh, lol. Okay, outplayed. Gotcha. That was actually fun. And I can still get the kill, I guess. Yes, nice. Okay. Hi Zweitakt, moin moin. Hi Lucky, hi Darkman, and hi Eric. Hi Netforce, hi KX. Suddenly y'all joining in. And dance was worth a shot. Maybe. That was actually a lot of fun, yes. So let's go for the STB-1, the most similar tank to the 30B. And the 30B worked out wonders here on those games. So the 5 30B games now 4.2k and 1 defeat only. Pretty nice. Eric asking, do you like playing with tank destroyers or heavy tanks or light tanks? Mostly I'm into light tanks and mediums. sometimes also heavies, rarely TDs, because you have a lot more room for movement on the medium tanks. Like the gameplay is a lot more tactical there. Of course, you also have to be aware of tactics on the other tanks. Oh. But you cannot move around that much, and it's more about holding and playing properly. Let's see if the enemies are pushing the... Kran. If he's not pushing, then I will also flank behind, yes. Maybe still help with the M48. Yes. Okay, I'm off. Oh. Hello. Track shot. Nice. He just doesn't escape. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. I don't think so. For him. That one shot. Okay, I can see on the minimap already my teammates over there are coming for him. So I can move up, hopefully, without taking any hits. Oh. I want to take out this concept. Low hit point tanks first. And now I'm about to get pushed. Can I get behind that rock, maybe? Well, I will take a full clip here. Still not bad to get into a position where I can be safer from the others. Nice. No! Why do you steal my damage? Okay. And I will still have maybe two more. Maybe not, maybe one. Okay. Hi David as well, good evening. Bravo, same. Also, hi, good riddance. He had 30B, but sold it, the 30B prot tier 9. Feels nothing special. I think it is still fun tank, pretty fast, good turret armor. Just got applied with calibrated shells, unfortunately, because the penetration really sucks. But apart from that, it's nice. But obviously not the easiest tank and not the best tank necessarily. Just that I would just not try to. I would try not to sell any premiums collectors at all. Okay, let's move forwards here maybe. Oh, sure. We gotta kill this corner here. But at the same time, I don't want to take that many shots, so maybe. Come on, nice. Maybe play it safe is what I was about to say. Oh no. Oh. I Okay. I will still be needed over there, that's what I was about to say. Okay, enemies are blind. It's still pretty close, okay. Oh. Close. This is far from perfect. No. Okay, I just messed up by taking both the hits here. Oh, not a track shot though. No. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead for sure. Or maybe not. Apparently I can run away. What the? No, I need my teammate to take the hit here. No, yeah, he cheated me. Oh man. Was smart by the E6. Unfortunately, the WZ did not notice that he had to go in. That was such a nice chance for me. If the WZ took the shot, I would be able to survive against the E6. We could kill the E6 together. Like this. He's in a 1v2. And he's dead. That was bad that I took the shot from the IS-7 earlier. If I was able to avoid that from happening, well, then I could have actually decided to maybe run into the E6 and array. I don't know. It was pretty messed up, the situation with the IS-7 there. At the 183 behind. I was kind of stuck and I needed to get out of there earlier. If possible. Okay. Let me read up on the chat there. Okay, you guys just having fun. Hoping Wargaming buffs it. AMX 31 tier 9. Well, maybe they will, but having that in mind, you should just not sell any load or any premium tanks, collected tanks. They can always get buffed again and then you would waste your gold for that. Generally, I wouldn't sell any high tier tanks at all. Would advise against that, even though I have done so, but yeah, just better not to. And why am I going left side? I don't know. I just seen my Sheridan move to the left side, so I just followed up here. But it's also fine. I can just take the hill here to that corner. That will be pretty good for me. Good start. Not a good start for them, obviously. They are dead. No. No. I wanted to avoid that from happening actually by just moving forwards. Too slow. Nice. You know what? I don't have to move in there. In the best case, I can shoot, yes, without moving in. And I can keep the hill and actually turn back already to the Sheridan and the Batshit. Maybe others too. Good. Sheridan's likely to peek at me soon. Yes. Okay, they cheat me. I cannot afford to take the hits. I mean, one shot from the Sheridan and one shot from the Batshit and I'm dead. Good. I knew he was going to peek again. I expect the Batshit to have run away. No, he actually didn't. Good. I think I can maybe have some more shots there. Okay, that was stupid. That was actually stupid. Nice. Now we have the caps, and I will just move closer to keep him spotted, maybe. If he surprises me, then obviously I'm dead. Because he can outspot me. But if I'm just close enough, then I can allow my teammate to move up. Just proxy spotting here. I don't intend on peeking. I don't want to lose this game. Okay, now my teammate is spotted as well. What I would just stay close here. Not beneath him. I don't want him to just drop down and have the gun depression when I don't have the gun elevation. Okay, he knows he has no chance against the BZ, so he will likely just attempt to push me. There we go. Nice. A nice shot. Good evening to you as well. Good. Sounds good. Sounds like there's something to congratulate you for. I hope you're all doing fine. Oh, great map for me. Okay, I'll just start in the middle, and I have to be aware of the enemies having 4 medium tanks who are likely flanking to the left side there. So if I stick around for too long, I will struggle. Yet I can see some... Oh, the enemies are actually moving into the city. That's surprising. When I'm having just the best tank possible and no one's even countering or attempting to do so. That's crazy. Come on. Okay, camper and spawn. Tracked, perfect. Anyone else? Oh, yes. Okay, he's greedy for me. I have backup from behind though. I should be fine. Seeing the minimap right now. And the KPZ just wasted his tungsten rounds. Did I get a track? Yes, nice. Oh. Overpeaked like hell and now might get YOLO'd. Okay, he also lost a lot of hit points. Great. Thank you, teammates. Good that I have some guys over there and also over here as well. Oh! Excuse me? I guess I'm dead. Unless he fails horribly. Oh, that low roll. No. Low roll. Okay. I forgot that he doesn't have 350 alpha anymore. Yeah. And the points. Unfortunately. Okay. Next one. Hayadi. Brahma. Hand to stiff, so I changed play with my foot, so but getting worse. But get well soon. A medium lineup, okay. Are we going Meds side even? Or are we doing some weird stuff? I think we're doing some weird stuff, sadly. Skip sighing. My daughter gave me my first granddaughter yesterday. I already have 2 grandsons. Oh, wow. And I'm getting blocked by my teammate. Dude, why? And he doesn't even have gun depression, and he just lost so many hit points. He keeps losing hit points. He's just stopping there, probably writing in the chat that I blocked him or so. Kind of looks like it. Good that I have the chat deactivated to not read this bullshit. If he is writing, assuming that he is. Oh, and the screen is lagging again. No, it's fine. Good. Nice. Oh, he's moving in. They are. I will have to back off. Good. We lost the bad shit as well. Okay, let's definitely try to kill the other side if it's somehow possible. It's going to be pretty tricky with only Streetswagen and a one-shot Gröle behind. Maybe there's something we can do. Oh no, the Gröle is just... He's completely dumb. Like, what? He's not trying to block me because he felt like I was blocking him at the start, most likely. Gröle, come on, shoot, please. Nice. Good. Still pretty likely to be defeat. Okay, they are pushing my back. Okay, unexpected. But no chance here with a one-shot Griller. And the others rolling in. Especially with the Caro. I mean, no way I'm going to do anything against the Clipper tank. And he is not going to bounce. Multiple times. Nope. You try doing blind shooting. Yes. Eric, now to see you trying to give tips every time. I know I can't try blind shots, but I honestly thought I would get him spotted. But you don't need to give any tips like that, sorry. Thank you, though. It does work sometimes, but sometimes it's just not worth it. I should not have peeked at all. Maybe I could have blind shot if I was hiding completely, yes. Was it Gorilla? No, it was KSB, the batshit, downvoting me after I did not support him, but he cannot count apparently because we were at a disadvantage. Blind shooting, you mean Sheridan or Hori? I think I could have shot the Hori blind, but the penetration chance was very low, as I did not know exactly where he has been. And rather hoped for him to get spotted as he was peeking, not to be standing there, remaining unspotted. Okay, let's get over to the heavy side for whatever reason. I can be quite aggressive there, and I hope I can farm some nice damage. Nice. Does he have gun depression? It looks like it. That I don't like. In this case, I will not want to face him frontally and rather want to move over to the side. Oh my gosh, no. Okay. Oof. Unfortunately, enemies are super passive, which kind of stops us from getting aggressive. Which is bad, because the enemies will come from behind, as they already do, so maybe we will have to turn around. But it looks like I am fine in the back there, that's okay. Kranwagen is doing a mistake, I guess. Looks like he's getting too aggressive. Just that I'm not able to peek at him because of the yak behind him. Yep, exactly that one that I just took. I will have one more shot maybe? No. Hit that fuel tank. Was he prepared? Okay. Good. And obviously the yak is hitting me again. But you know what, I want to do something. Not possible. Please play as Sheridan, Missile, Karo and Yak. Sorry, this is no tank request stream today. Especially not 3 at a time. Oh. Ugh. Okay, then of course I bounce. And I might be dead. No. Good. Not that great of a game here. Too many strong tanks holding in front of me in passive positions. And when they misplayed, so badly that they easily got farmed. Okay, over to M60. Also a very similar tank. I mean, S3 of course has 11 degrees of gun depression, therefore is really strong. M60 has better mobility though, better DPM as well, and only 10 degrees of gun depression. I don't feel too bad about it. Hi Tanky. Nope. Enemies are on A, okay. Let me get more aggressive over here. Crossfire and medium maybe, otherwise just spot here first. Yes. Not quite. I guess he's going to pen me. But we have to kill the corner first, somehow, if it is possible. Good. Then we are much safer to fight over here. Good. That's not overpeak. I don't want to get hit by the others. And let me actually just move back towards the tile down position. On the other side. Come on, enemies. Otherwise, I can just move up here, as we already have a nice tank advantage. Good. Come on, don't block me. Nice. Can I have one more before turning for the other? Yeah. Oh, bounce. Okay. Nice. And I will have another one. Good. M60 honestly is a lovely tank. I do enjoy playing this one so much. It's just really fast, has that nice gun depression, and with a speed boost you are able to get aggressive positions at the start of the game, so you have to hold down positions that are hard to get to usually. And also you do have a lot of hit points, as you do have the sandbag armor, right? So you have like 2k hit points, which is a lot for a medium tank, or even more than 2k. Only problem, yeah, 2090 hit points, that's really a lot. Only problem is that it has a really large size, the turret is not reliable. But I think both of that is fine. Let's actually not use speed boost over here, because it might not be needed. And I might be happy to have it for relocating. Also, the gun is really accurate for an armored tank. Sheridan, what are you doing there? Sheridan is dead. I could get over to kill the WZ. Maybe it's not even needed to move, if he keeps misplaying like that. Trying it again. Struggling. Now he might be running. Let me get unspotted and... Oh, already getting shot from the other side. No. Oh, that's been a maxial barrio. Nice. Let's turn back here and try to support in the rear. I can maybe shoot the Progetto. Not quite. Would be very risky to pick up. Ah, he's still there. No way. Oh, yeah, okay. My teammates are not going for the whole rear as I actually thought. I should not be peeking up here again. Doing the same mistake twice would not be smart at all. We still got caps, but the problem is losing the map control like that. No. Oh, someone's misplaying. If he's getting that aggressive, we can kill him. Also, WZ light is still there. Yeah, okay, this game is over. This is GG. Bounce. Ah, he high rolls. Sad. Also, Kaneko, you were saying shell velocity is awful on M60. I don't notice any difference there, honestly. We can also look that up. Do we see shell velocity somewhere in-game? Or only on Blitzstars? Most tanks are more or less the same. T22 is rather slow, but you can usually adjust for it quite easily. No, I don't see the shell velocity. But as I don't want to call you a liar, I will fact check and see how that M60 actually compares. Let's go for M60 compared to STB1. Object 97 might be bad choice because it is also very bad on the shell velocity. But if I do compare it to similar tanks here, and down we have shell velocity down here. Okay, they are better. A lot on the M48. 1500, that's 30% better, that's a lot. But otherwise, shell velocity on the STB1 is 4% better, 9% better on the 30B. And if we are going for something like T22, it's 890, that's 22% worse. I did say that the T22 is not particularly good, but yeah. KPZ 50T, 8% better. You don't notice the difference of 8% there. Not really. Also, if you really think that the shell velocity is so bad, you can also consider playing with a supercharger. If you feel like on other tanks you're not struggling, but on this one, then yeah, go for supercharger on those tanks that have slow shell velocity, which costs you aim time, of course. I don't think it would be great to try to lose the aim time for the shell velocity, but it has to be balanced in some way or the other. And I personally think that you can adjust for slow shell velocity quite easily, and this one does not feel so bad. Yeah, it's much worse out there. Gosh, what was that penetration? I bounce him, it depends like that, sure. Scared, for good reason. Is the grill still there? Let's just blind shoot in case the grill is in that position still. But I don't want to be in between two tanks. Oh, sorry. So I want to switch sides if possible, and I... Oh no, I get rammed here. No. Might cost my life? No. But I definitely have to run away. Luckily they did not get super aggressive because they could have killed me. Okay, let's take a safer position. No. Okay. Nice. I might actually just go back to hold base A, although I'm a little bit low on hit points. But enemies have no caps right now, so they have to go for either C or A, unless they want to lose. I'm not too sure if they want to win. They're not really trying much. But okay, there we go. Yep. Nice. He has to stay in the cap. I did it not pen. Maybe last shot still. Points. Okay, yeah, that's it. Is Supercharger ever a good choice? Sometimes I am having the mindset that you should use Supercharger when a tank feels like comparatively having worse shell velocity than others. Like if you have two tanks of 400 alpha damage and one has much lower shell velocity than the other, and you play both of those tanks a lot, then it might be hard to just change your mindset about how much you have to pre-aim. And therefore it would be easier to just switch to Supercharger on one tank and then you have to aim in a little bit longer, for example, if you have the longer aim time. And that would make things easier. But that would not be absolutely necessary because you can still be adjusting your own mindset, your own play style, and just pre-aim a bit further to the side if you are very familiar with the tank. It starts becoming a problem if you have a tank that has a really slow shell velocity, so you end up just not connecting your shots because the enemies are moving behind cover and you have no time or no chance even at pre-aiming further towards their direction of movement. And in that case, Supercharger is helpful, but those tanks like the 183 or so, they have horrible aim time usually as well, and then you still get you have a big trade-off and you gotta live with it then, and it's either one or the other. And mostly at the moment I'm actually not going for Supercharger on any tanks, I believe. I don't know. Also the equipment did it change? No, actually I don't think so, no. But nowadays I play everything with the enhanced gun laying drive for extra aim time, because I think I can pre-aim a little bit easier than it is. Then, yeah. Well, in most cases, the extra aim time or the shorter aim time is just a bigger benefit than the Supercharger with the faster flying shells. So I'm thinking about what is benefiting me in more situations there on every equipment decision. Okay. And still I know some very high level players who are playing with Supercharger on most of their tanks. Personal preference. I'm not going to tell you that any of it would be wrong. Can just tell you what I personally prefer. Okay, very nice. That would have been magical to hit this kind of shot. Nice. Good track shots, my dude. No. Enemies are all here. But the only TD that they are having is there, and he is in the open. I can still shoot him again. Good. With that in mind, I can peek up here quite easily without a huge risk of taking shots in return. I would expect the Yak to be peeking at me again. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of hopeless. That guy's easier. I could decide to go for the left. I think let's do it. Oh, wrong equipment here. But hey, nice track shot as well. Oh. Surprisingly, the Vickers decides to YOLO in there. And now the E5 is YOLOing? No, he's not. Okay, he stopped. Okay. And I'm safe. Nice. And do you want to kill me still? Maybe he does it. No, good. Oh man, that E5 cupola gets seriously a struggle to penetrate nowadays. So we got M60 done pretty much. I played 3-4. Let's play one more game on this tank. And then M48. Maybe made it stronger than M48. Shell velocity difference doesn't make it too much. Doesn't take too much from a tank. I would also agree on that. I would say that the shell velocity on M60 is perfectly fine. Oh, I'm still on M60. I somehow thought I was on M48 for whatever reason. And maybe I don't need to go here. Good. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Let's kill the left. This position is what I actually wanted to go for. Ah. Okay, baiting failed successfully. Good. Can we please kill him? We need to make some progress here. I think he just shot. No. Well, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. Now it did in the end. But hey, there's a 183. I can track him as well, while remaining safe from behind. Try to get the fuel tank in. Another track shot. He doesn't have any rep kits, unfortunately, for him. Okay. Gotcha. Let's not peek too far because the 183 is behind there. Please high roll. No. Well, I'm having a problem. Unless he doesn't go for me, which is a huge mistake on his behalf. He had a chance to just simply kill me. But they want to. Oh, they don't know my position yet. What does he? He does know my position, just checking all my teammates. I cannot peek here though. Oh, this is not good. Good. I'm dead. Unfortunately... Okay, my teammates are all flanked. Come on, Yak. Come on. Nice. I could have maybe still won, actually, if he just managed to kill that Streetswagen and go back into cover, take base A, wait for the Yak to push in. Could have avoided the Yak and maybe killed the other one still. I get an ace though. That's nice. So M48 now. The free bro, the tech tree. Hi, Patton Callian. Good evening. You stream jumped through the game. Ah, the stream jumped. Okay. I've had that earlier, but I restarted the stream, the connection to the iPad. If it happens again, like if there are big jumps, then I will have to reconnect again, and maybe that works. I really hate playing this side of the map with a medium tank here. He will be there. Maybe that's it. But I think we should just kill this flank here. Enemies are mostly on the other side. I did not connect with the Yak. But now I do know that... No, bounce. Don't go for me. Okay, let's not block my teammate. TVP will be gone already. Let's go back towards the middle. I7 is isolated here. Do we go for him? Or cover the projectile? No, I think we should go for the I7 as he's alone. Just hoping that the TVP really ran away. Yeah, I can get the hull down. It's good. Here you won't have the gun depression either. And apparently not having any rep kits. Okay, WZ, you almost just made me lose hit points. Come on, shoot, please. Good. Okay. I'm absolutely fine here. Can take him out. And he cannot do anything. He's now reloading as well. Okay. Nah. Okay. Nice. It was a good game. Actually, the Patton feels good. It feels very reliable with that accurate gun, but it has 2 degrees less gun depression than the M60. That is, if you're thinking 8 degrees versus 10, that is 1/4 more gun depression, 25% more gun depression on the M60, which really makes a difference in a lot of situations. A lot more positions that you can take with the M60, although there is a bit of an armor difference with the M48 having more armor. Due to that gun depression difference, you can make better use of the M60. But that requires a bit more skill than the M48. So there's that. Then the main other difference is, of course, that this tank has reactive armor. The other one has a special speed boost. And the iPad stacking gun, okay. But you also have to keep in mind that the M60 has the sandbags, so it does have more hit points to begin with, like 200 hit points more. On this tank, to have an advantage from the reactive armor, you actually need to make good use of the reactive armor and get shot properly. Okay, I have to reconnect. As I can see, it's lagging badly. I don't know why. My internet is absolutely fine. No. Oh no. Oh my gosh, okay. These goddamn laggers. I was just distracted. Just distracted for a moment. Due to the connection issue. And I'm dead. Yeah, I was not paying attention here, unfortunately. Okay. I was just having like 10 seconds or so without the game. And the enemy suddenly all YOLO'd me, despite me not even being... Well, okay, there were no teammates to my right side, so they knew. Skip saying, I think it's strong, just not as strong as it was. M60 got definitely stronger. M60 became a lot more strong. A lot stronger with the speed boost than before. Before it was a pretty basic medium tank, but now it is a fast hull down tank, and being able to get into hull down positions very quickly is a huge benefit. And being able to get out of them again. You have a light tank mobility now. But also, that requires you to make good use of it, of the mobility, which is not all that easy. I can absolutely not say that. And I will have to run. Like in this case, it does actually help me so much. Okay. Take that. I don't want to be here anymore. They nerfed the DPM a little bit as well, of course, when it received a speed boost, but that doesn't change much in the end. Initially I thought it would change a lot, but it's not really being the case. I think I can just stay here, cover base B, because they will have to go into B, or just push the left side. Where there is a K91. Oof. Ay. Rip. Okay, he goes for me. Nice little shot there. Speed boost. With that speed boost, I'm just as fast as him, basically. Okay, I assume... Oh, he's actually here. Thought he was going to run. Isn't Patton 9 degrees on front, side 8 degrees? No. Patton once had 9 degrees, but it was nerfed. And it's still in battle? What? Did we win? No. Sad. If you are seeing it here, down 8 degrees gun depression. Yeah, in the past it was 9 degrees still, and the M60 had 10. Also both had the same alpha damage. Nowadays the M48 has a lower alpha damage, actually making it harder to play in my opinion. Most people will suffer with lower alpha damage. It has slightly better DPM for that, but that doesn't really matter all that much here. Okay, where are we going? iPad, stop freezing, please. I'll just join my teammates, although it is not my preferred side. Oh, no way, I got stuck here. He should have just said cheat me. What are those positions by the enemies? They are really weird. Oh, the 183 is going to die if he peeks like that. Also, my position is weird, but in all fairness, everyone's taking weird positions on this map, or on the old maps that were reintroduced, because no one knows how to play them. But as I am right now, I can move over towards my teammates quite nicely. I do cover the middle, so I think I'm fine. But I'm starting to lose too many hit points here for my taste. I cannot see those enemies in the back. Good. And here I can also back off. That's actually decent for me, and I'm not too far away from my team. And I know on the other side I would really struggle to get a good hull down position. There are none. Okay, nice. Oh. Nice. Reload. No, have he failed? Maybe he shot hash. Tell me, that shot someone else. weird positioning that I'm going for, but it is working out pretty nicely. Good. 4K. I did totally not expect to have a game like that in this spot there. Never been there before. Just had to adjust to what my teammates did. Not isolate myself too much. Turned out fine. Okay. Maybe if I get the kill, I will get an ace. No. That was... the iPad screen was stuttering occasionally. I could see that as well. Not my camera. David asking, how can Wargaming manage the gun depression over the rear on tanks like Patton and RU, but not on the Cromwell B, I wonder? Oof. Mostly they decided to just make it make sense with the form of the hull, but yeah, of course on the Cromwell it's messed up. I think that has been in the game for a long time already. And it was always a bit of a gimmick, so maybe they thought, okay, it's like an Easter egg, we'll just leave it at that. It's so stupid, why change it? People love it, obviously, as you can often hear people talk about it. So I think it's mostly the same just because of that reason. Oh, next old map. And I am the only medium tank again, so let's not go med side on my own. Similar to last game, I want to be where my teammates are. Okay, I'll try to climb up on that plateau there. Take high ground. Nice. Okay. Oh, a lot of opponents. Not feeling safe to peek here. Also, on the other side, I'm getting crossfired. So this is not good. Okay, he suffered quite a lot for this clip. Oh, please no track shot now. Oh my gosh, that was stupid. I was sticking to the lookout bar there, unfortunately. Now, if the enemies wanted to, they could just easily... The mediums could kill me. Wait, the one medium is dead? And I got no clue where the other one is. There he is. Ooh. Close. This is not safe positioning though. Like this, I'm in a better hull down spot. Let's see if I can run away and deliver some crossfire from behind. Otherwise the E50M is just going to YOLO me and I'm dead. Our Kranwagen is going to die immediately. I don't think we have any chance of winning this, not with double 183 over here. They're both going to be pretty much useless. Wait, do I go up here? Oh, I'm so unfamiliar with the map right now. Could be worth it? Not really. Good. I don't like this. I can get YOLO so easily. Come on. No! No, that's been so close. No! No, that gets me! Oh man, so unfair, man. If I was able to shoot that freaking VK90, I would be able to shoot that M6, that E50M safely. Could have gotten that kill in. I mean, I could have maybe killed the E50M and I would be in a 1v1 in the end. Which was winnable. Unlucky. Oops. David asking, wanted to play quite some time already, but it's the only game you play, or other games you play. At the moment I don't play anything else. Yeah, actually, for a long time already I'm Blitz only. At some point I've tried some other games as well, just to maybe have something different again, but I just did not feel like starting as a noob again. And I don't have that much time to start a new game and get to learn it. And also gaming has become the same as streaming for me, to large parts. Sometimes I'm still streaming or gaming without streaming, but mostly I'm streaming while playing. Hence, it is just pretty bad if I play a game that is not that, where I'm not good at, because you're not going to watch that. So I kind of have to keep that in mind as well. A bit unfortunate, actually, but hey, that's how it is. Okay, the VK90 is isolated here. And we need to break out as enemies are coming from the other side. Oh no, they're coming back. Oh wait. Oh, no support here. Rip me, I guess. Yeah. 3 people YOLOing me there and still teammates die before me? Weird. Also, I've been looking for other games for a while actually, and I didn't find anything that was combining tactical gameplay and action as much. And most other games are rather leaning into the kind of action gameplay that is requiring a very fast reaction time. And I'm not that good at it on PC especially anymore, as I've stopped playing on PC a long time ago. And therefore I would have a much higher learning curve on those games even. And then there are the other games, the strategy games, where you just don't have any action and you need a long time to read into it, you need a long time to inform yourself about it. And yeah, I'm just not willing to invest that much time into a new game anymore if I'm having something that I really like already.
Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, what are we doing? Let's go center. Oh, iPad screen's lagging again. Oops. I out-traded him. Actually, I think we need to try to kill the medium side. Okay, I'm trapped. Good. Can we get back there? No, oh my gosh, he died so quickly. Oh my, no. No gun depression over the rear. Can I imagine us pushing forwards? I can't really, as the enemies are all cross-firing. But maybe... Nah. Misclicked. Ah, no. And now I'm trapped. I mean, I can fight against him with the reactive armor that I'm having, but unfortunately my teammate also just disappeared. I had a teammate with me. Nice. Oh no, I should not have rammed. No! I wanted to block him, not ram him. And because of that I got myself down to one shot. I could have killed him otherwise. Oh no! It was much more of a ram. Also the track shot failed before that. I could have killed him and maybe in a 2v2 situation we would have had a chance again. Well, yeah, pushing on the heavy side, I guess at the start we could have definitely done so because the double T57 that the enemies had, they isolated themselves.
3 from a DM for best what channel?
Addy, thank you. Thank you very much. At Ramsol the game, yes. I just wanted to block him so he would not have the gun depression and would have to just aim at my turret. That was the intention behind it. And I did not think he would have that much speed going down there. Also, I think he just ramped me down for 70 damage, 78 points. As I had 430, I thought, okay, maybe I'll just need like, I will just lose 20 or so max. And that will be fine. And then I could just kill him instead. and would have the staircase, would be hull down towards the others again, and not in danger of getting pushed at all. Could relocate to any side easily. If only the little word if wasn't there. Oh. Second time today that I go for the lookout bar accidentally and almost mess up because shot because of that. Hi Calestra. I see someone doing mistakes. Okay, good. We can immediately counter push the T-22 as he seems to be alone. The other Meds/Light is a Vickers who is far away. I will already go up here. Move towards the others that are likely to get counter pushed. Oh yeah, the STI in the middle. Enemies going for him. I mean, of course, he is an easy target, but he is also a bit of a bait as he is dragging the opponents down into the middle where they are in the open. Okay, he's not looking for me. Let's go then. Oh, go, 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 go. Nice. Vickers, maybe? Yes. T30 also just missed. I can still get him. Oh, T30 missing again. What is this tank? And I cannot HE the side. Weird. No. See HE penetration so much worse than on other mediums. I was pretty sure that I could. Okay, I think I played another of M48, although those games have not been particularly good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Then, next hull down medium on the list here would be the FE42, but with a special of playing the heat gun that is rarely ever played, nor do I have a lot of experience playing it. Just because it rather fits into the hull down category then. So another 5 games on this one, and I think that will also be it for today. I think the last games have really just not been good, yeah. I was just checking. As I was still at 20 games, I was still at 75% and 3,700 average damage. Now it's 24 games and 66%, 3.6k average. It's still not bad, but yeah, it was much better before, obviously. So let's see. He's running already, I think. Judging by the fact that I get spotted, I don't know if there's anyone. Maybe the T-22 spotted me.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, T-22 moment.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Let's go. I think I want to help with the T-100. No need for hash if I can HE. Yeah. Ah, he gets me.
One of our tracks is damaged. That one didn't go
Heat is
through.
not enough. Wait, there was another. Okay. Okay.
Track hit.
Yeah, there was another one and I forgot about.
The driver's injured.
Oh, I did not see what kind of tank there was. So this is bad. Obviously. But the Rhino is luckily not going for me. Can I maybe go in here? Yes.
Damage them.
Surprisingly, he did not decide to go for me. Just running instead. Then I will just ignore him. Or not, if Rhino is so far away. Okay.
Enemy armor is damaged.
How do I know the player in the Leo is not having a good time? Well, because I was coming to his side and I could just easily go for him. He was trapped. He moved in aggressively, expecting to have the advantage. And at the time he was doing so, I think he was having the advantage, but he just did not realize that there was another 2 tanks coming at him. Tanky side. They should have... Well, these players should not play Leo. They should play heavies or more armor tanks if they are not ready to play Leo. Otherwise, it is not fun for both teams and the player itself. It is actually very similar to the point that Drills made on his last stream about players supposedly having to play good and having to play good tanks. But in fact, the game is not built in a way that you are having a skill-based matchmaking or anything of the sorts. You are... Okay. You are allowed to play tanks that are fun. You are allowed to play for fun. There is no rule telling you should have to try hard. Of course, it is nice if you can win, but we are all allowed to play whatever tank and to train our playstyle on whatever tank. No need to be the best at playing them. Otherwise, no one would be allowed to play any tank, basically. And unless you are at the very highest level, otherwise, everyone would only be allowed to play the best tank that they have, or the tank that they are the best at. So I don't think that is the point of the game. You should just still have some fun with it, and to go for whatever you do like. Otherwise, it's a frustrating experience. And sometimes you just need to train to be better. That's also something. I've been pretty bad at the start, like most have. I've still played the Batchet a lot, because I liked it. Okay. I'm not feeling good here, as the enemies are likely to make a play for C again. They don't... they won the C side. One against the guy in their spawn. So let me be careful over here and actually play for A. No, we'll just spot C.
We've damaged them.
Okay, that's not good. Not with the VZ camping over there, potentially. I cannot fight this one. Nice.
Damage them.
That's helpful. I think he might be coming for me. Yep.
Gotcha.
Will he push me? I would expect so. Or was he just trying to play for caps? Not knowing that that is not going to work out. Yeah. Okay. Let's risk dying for some last shots. Oh, nice. Okay. Hi, Igor. Armin is saying that doesn't sound like anything Doodles would say. Well, watch his last stream. He was pretty much making that point that he was saying that playing in any way that is not playing in a team way, in a good way, is not worth it. He was saying that he was absolutely right about pushing out that Kranwagen and getting banned for it. He was saying that anyone going for damage is not playing in a proper way. He was saying that it was not a good choice to play the Yak and win 65% if he could play the 907 instead and win 80% instead. Just to add to that, if you only win 65% on the Yak and 80% on the 907, then you're doing something very wrong with the Yak. But basically his point was you should play in a team way and you should play in a certain way, only on good tanks, otherwise you would not make your teammates have a good time, and your enemies would not have, well, your enemies would farm you, but your teammates would have a bad time if you played some bad tanks. And that is something I could absolutely not agree with. I was even thinking about just doing a reaction video to this discussion, but I don't know if I'm still going to do that. I don't think so. Can understand the wonder. I don't understand nor accept you saying that someone should not play a specific tank. Yeah, I'm also just thinking of it that way. Just you cannot force anyone to play properly in the game. This is not a game where you can count on your teammates. You have to play in a way that you expect your teammates to die at any given time, and you have to play in a way that you try to support them, but have a way out. That's the way to go about it. Some kind of teamwork is necessary, sure, but you can absolutely not count on. What the hell? No way he remains unspotted there. Okay.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Oh, there's so much. What the?
We're immobilized.
What? Please don't say he's going to kill me. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, good that I just made it out of there alive.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
This is so helpful for our team now that I'm still alive here and farming. When I could have just died at the start. Okay, not good, not good, not good, not good. Okay, I have to run away, but in a safe way. If somehow possible. Yes.
Damage them.
Nice. Okay. He doesn't have gun depression to get me. This guy has though.
Enemy is hit.
Oops. Try it. What? How did I get spotted? Okay. Can I somehow crossfire the others without dying here? Let's say I'm going towards this specific position. No. Come back. Checking the minimap, there's a light tank spotted. No. Nice. Okay. Bender B. Rodriguez. He's running into my teammates, or? He's also the guy who was taking base A at the start. Okay. Okay. Let me just read up on the chat today. Can anyone? Okay. Okay. Calestra asking, Nino, do you also get hate DMs from players randomly? Yes, I do. Only yesterday, after I played a test tank and did 7.5k, I was getting a couple of messages. You are disgusting. This is the reason that Blitz is dying, or something like that. There were sometimes I get these kind of messages when I play, mostly when I have a good game, then people are just upset about it. Mostly some enemies who I did not even... Actually, not necessarily enemies, but often some enemies who I did not even play against. Let me read up there still.
Time to roll out.
I think this tier 6 should be max tier for first 100 games, even if you buy high tier tanks. Yeah, that's also some fair point there, that you should not get up there. But that will be the case in Reforged though. So there you will only have access to low tier tanks at the start. I mean the sets. Oh my gosh. Lol. This lower plate is amazing. Or this hull armor. Are you done? Lol, he is done. Nice push. Okay, he will be able to repair. Oh, okay. Because my adrenaline ran out. Good that I'm having the heat gun in this case. Okay, nice.
Enemy armor is damaged.
T-30 coming.
We've damaged them.
Reloads. Oh,
Ricochet.
ricochet.
Enemy armor destroyed.
Okay, maybe I can get some HE shots in still over there, maybe. Hey, nice. Is this gun actually more accurate than the hash gun? I think so. Let me check real quick. So the hash gun is more accurate overall on the dispersion. Aim time is worse though. I think the dispersion on the move is also worse. So it might also only be about that difference being higher. Also has more HE damage and more AP pen. To be honest, I absolutely don't feel like I would have any benefit from playing the heat gun here. Very few shots where I need heat. Okay, enemies have a medium tank advantage. Let's play for the heavy side. No, please go high. Oh. Okay, let's start in the passive spot over here. If my heavies are AFK or going med side. I will try once more. Oh, I hit. Nice. I do see something. It is two heavies of the enemies being on the other side. So I can go for the ice 4. Okay, he shot. Nice. I hope there are no TDs back there.
Penetration. Our fuel tank's been hit. Track hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
2 for 1, that's fine. No.
We're immobilized.
Oh, I was trying to go for a track shot first, but then realized that it's not going to work out without dealing damage. With dealing damage.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay. Killed 1, lost 2. Not good. Can I go for the 50B maybe? I don't know where that 30B is though, that T30. Nice. He's loaded?
We've lost the track. We're stuck here.
No way.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Why is he loaded and hiding?
Penetration.
Come on, teammate. Oh no, I need you. We need to get the kill of that AM max, otherwise we just lose. Okay, he's a one shot now.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
We're not winning. We are absolutely not winning this. Unless he bounds. HWK. He does have a very small gun. We might get to kill him. Oh.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Turn. Nice.
Gotcha.
Still points, and the enemies have a lot of hit points. No way of winning this one. Is that the mouse going for the B cap? Probably. Which is unfortunate, because it just decreases my chances of dealing any more damages.
Enemy armor is hit.
Okay, Isn't Kali better for heat gun since the main reason is heat? I mean, main reason would be to penetrate enemies with heat, yes. Doesn't mean that Kali prepared shells are necessary then. I would not say so, no. But actually, let's go for some other hull down tank again. Maybe let's just, for the sake of it, let's still include the Vickers. I guess there is some kind of point in playing the F42 with that gun. Just that I would personally not even think that it's worth it. But that's just me being able to relocate and mostly playing for the center of the game, of the map, cross-firing a lot. If you are a player who is actually playing up front towards the enemies, or mostly in, then you might benefit from the heat gun with calibrated shells over the hash gun. That was fast for him to be there. And oh, what? Okay. They are YOLOing me. Can we YOLO them? Don't pan me. Oh my gosh. Well, we will still get to kill them. Or at least the A50M. And I don't think we are at a massive disadvantage like that, despite me having such low amounts of hit points. And the T-54, but I think that is fine. I will just stay at a distance here, try to crossfire through the C-cap into the FE45 maybe, or even get more aggressive. I think I can do so. Keep that map control. Oh. Okay. Nice. 215 only though, but yeah, it's something. No, I shot the gorilla. And I'm getting YOLO'd. The 50B again. Okay. By the way, guys, as we're still having 42 people watching, don't forget to hit that like button if you are enjoying right now. And also subscribe to the channel, maybe, and join the Discord server. Maybe even become a member if you really think that this kind of content is worth supporting. I'll be glad if you did. A link is in the description down below or on the chat there on the Nightbot messages. I drive the Vickers very aggressively, yes. It is late and I did want to play very aggressively. And actually I did not play that aggressively here. At the start I was doing a pretty standard move, just that the 50B has been just as fast. And after that I had to basically push in. I did not have to do it, no. Because of course I could run away and hide and spawn, hide in my mother's womb again. But no, that's not what I was about to do here, because I wanted to make some progress and get some kills again. And if not making some kills, at least give the incentive to my teammates to make a play, as we had the clear advantage there. And enemies were already escaping, so the longer we waited, the more the enemies were going to have the advantage by pincering us in that position that my team has been in, as they were all on one side and the enemies were spread out on two different sides. So they could go for some nice crossfire and actually win the game if we were not fast. Alex, no worries. GG. Okay, let's see, can I go for that corner? Double auto reloader and my T62 teammate is already dying. I'm too late. I hope I'm not getting spotted, and I'm getting spotted. No. Oh, and engine dead because of the fire. I'm dead. Oh man, I thought I could just support a little bit. To be honest, I did not realize that my teammates were all on the right side here. I thought I was just fine supporting a bit and running away again. Okay. Let's go for a last game, or try to get a last good game on maybe HM. Yes. I'm Gigajet Zero, read the map situation beforehand. And I wouldn't call myself Gigajet, but yeah, of course I made the decision based on the amount of tanks in front or to either side, not based on just wanting to YOLO. Can I spot here somewhere without dying? No, this is too exposed. I don't know about this map anymore. This is nonsense what I'm doing. But maybe as no enemy is coming, I could be fine. Enemy medium is spotted on the other flank. So my play is perfect here. Super Conqueror is going for a position that he should probably not go for. I mean, not because it is dangerous to go there, but it's just not helpful. He has a lot of armor and would be much more helpful to the team if he was up front to the enemies. Let's flank behind here, but stay at a safe distance. Okay, I can shoot him again. Nice, ammo scratched. Cost him a rep kit. Oh. Yeah, I'm getting to farm a little bit. Not that much though. Game is already over. No! What the? Okay, nice movement. Take that. Maybe. No. Wait, was it HE? Oh, nice. Max roll for the end, and I guess it will have been the last shot. Yes. Good. And that is the end of the stream. Kalestra. Wait, hi, Mr. Hyde. So, Kalestra saying, isn't it weird when we shoot our whole tank's camo? Wait, isn't it weird when we shoot our whole tank's camo is reduced instead of barrel area? The reason you died. Where did I die because of that? For the spare. Ah, yes, of course. I've lost that. Yeah, it was not particularly helpful. Got downvoted by people. Oh, okay. I apologize for being set on fire. I even knocked down the tree to remain unspotted. The fact that you get spotted upon shooting is weird entirely. I mean, it's not realistic. Of course, you might say, there is some smoke. If you think of some real tank, that would cause some smoke and also some pressure wave that could be seen. But apart from that, there's a lot of stuff that is not really making sense, but it's just, we gotta accept it as a game mechanic, and I think I can live with it. And camo being reduced instead of the barrel area. Well, how would you do that? Like only the barrel area, just have half the tank spotted, and would cause a lot more complications, in my opinion. To be honest, I never thought of it that, yeah, actually, you might also just say, okay, remark that there has been a tank shooting on the map, or just on, yeah, that you could see some shot being fired from over there without seeing the tank. Actually, you could do it that way. But I also think that just having the tank unspotted upon shooting is a decent mechanic, as it just discourages camping. So people have to adjust to that a little bit more, and you can just use it in a way like I try to do, by simply backing off from the bush to have a little bit of a distance between me and it, and the bush turning opaque so I could not see through it, and then I was only shooting, which usually is enough to remain unspotted. But in this case, on Fort Spear, I was actually just being spotted from the right side, I suppose, from the hill in the middle. That would make more sense there, not the lion spotting me. Maybe it was the 50B who was hidden behind the bushes, who was also approaching me, or the other guy, the other light tank, which has been in the middle of the map, that was also relatively close, and maybe he would have some eyes on me there. I don't know. But I think that is more likely than lion or Progetto being so close already. Okay. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you back very soon. Goodbye, have a nice evening, have a nice day, whatever time it is for you. See ya.